So, I've gotten myself to noon. I've gotten all the stuff here taken care of. I have made I got the recipe for the heavy taps, and I've made enough heavy taps for the 10 trees I have and the 6 I have planted. And for the trees that were less than halfway to their product, I just removed the tap and put the heavy on, because the heavy tap is supposed to produce it twice the rate, so that's the math that made sense. The ones that were more than halfway, they would, lose all that progress. But the ones that were less than halfway, they would be made up for. So those 3 are waiting, and those 6 still need to wait for spring and then grow. But so those are done. I have the recipe for the bluegrass starter. I have to wait until moss starts growing again to be able to get enough moss to make more than 5 clumps of it, because I have 50 moss. 50. So I could make 5 clumps of that, which is not nearly enough. But also I can't plant it and have it start to grow until spring. So, yeah, that gets to wait. I remember that I want to look up what some of these mean, but I haven't actually done it yet. I got 2 small eggs. Well, I got more than 2. I got a few of the white ones and 1 of the brown ones. I got 2 of the brown and 4 of the white, because they have those, I guess. So those have both been shipped, and then I get to wait until I get bigger ones, because not you, that's gotta be what these 4 are. That's a small one of those, which I would need to find at the merchant, or get another fucking cow to get, and no, I don't wanna. That's the vegetable juice. I gotta remember to do that. The raccoons aren't ready for me again yet. I did get the other quests done. The flute blocks are built, and there I used a rain totem yesterday, so it would be raining today. So I should be able to go and do that quest there today, which doesn't show up on there. That's fine. That does, for that listing, actually show more, I think, than just relationship stuff. It'll show other cutscenes that are available to be seen. But this is this isn't that, or it isn't just that, and that's not what I was clicking on. Fuck you. It's a thing I have to go do. But I'm gonna well, I need to go get the flute blocks if nothing else, but okay. Right. If don't lose any in the drink. Or don't lose many if you do. I may want to forego those just because you can't see behind fucking fruit trees. At least not as they're growing, but maybe not later either. All of the rest of these are still working on growing. Okay. Not actually a lot ready today. Yeah, not being able to actually see that spots. I've already done that quest. I've already done that quest, bird. Not that I remember what you were, but you'll still show up, and you'll still drop your thing. I knew what the options were, so I had kind of tried to do it without having one of them, and I thought I had covered all the permutations, but I guess not. So I made it rain so I could see one of them, because only one will show up on any given rainy day. So I found the one that happened to show up that day, so that I had one in place and then rotated all the other options around until I actually got the solution. Do you have a new thing for me? Of course not. You probably won't show up until Monday. There's nothing new here. I should get some of those once I go over there. But yeah, I spent on some stuff. No ginger. Okay. I have plenty of it, but I still look. Okay. Sure, why not? I forgot to bring the extra seeds that I had for you. I forgot. Good job, me. I only got one of those. You get out of the way. You and you. And you're the thing I'm working on. Now, me. Go make sure I'm not going to get more taro root seeds, because I probably will. So yeah. I do not give Jojo Bird money for the sake of the walnuts that I haven't found yet. And creepy Jojo Man. will sell me 1% at a time. Perfection. Not that I need any of this. Trying to harvest that weed without getting the 2 tree sprouts. Not worth it. You very likely have nothing for me this way. There are still more to be found that way when I actually get the rocks to do it, because I've been mining them the whole time. But keeping track of how many I've actually gotten out of them, not so much. So, apparently, this, with our hints for the tunings, and I didn't actually pick up the blocks out of that chest, but I did bring them before, so they would be here. And I should remember to plant this while I'm standing here. You, and you, and you're the ones I'm working through. Because I don't have any more of the fall forage seeds. Because I want more of the iridium common mushrooms, because those are what I'm dehydrating, but you need stacks of 5 to get 1 back out, so I need a bunch of them. Okay, those are too far. Just fine. I'm not going to leave spaces open for seeds I haven't got. I'll just plant the next thing in line. Didn't harvest any of those. I haven't got any missing spots. I don't think. When whatever beach festival thing it was, the 3 nights of the night market thing for 3 nights. First night was spring seeds, second night summer, third fall. I bought, for most crops, 100. For flowers that have a variety of colors, 200. Because I'm not keeping all the colors, but to try to get a bigger stack of the 1 or 2 colors that I do keep, needed more seeds. Burned through a lot of money getting those, of course, then I had Um, well, I had stuff to sell, but also now I have named fucking chickens and unintentionally got a bunch of money. And I forgot to grab those fucking flute blocks again. Grab the goddamn flute blocks. No, I have never actually tried to tune these fucking things. I don't like them, I don't use them, so we'll see how this goes. That should be right. Yep. That's what she wanted. Big stones 5, little stones 1. The bird had been saying, hidden in the notes. And there is one for that. I know I had seen something. I thought it was in these journal scraps. But I guess not. There's something that tells you. But anyway, now I have enough for the last constructible thing, which I also don't need, but it is supposed to unlock another thing I can buy with points I don't have there. And you're going to be a tower home, which I have a thing for. And you gave me one of them. But, yep. Now, I'm going back because there's stuff that it does a thing I already have a thing for, so I don't need it, but because I didn't go in the mountain, I don't have too much stuff, but not all of that is stuff I'm keeping. And it can go in this just as easy as the one on the other end. Yeah, the rest of it's fine. But those are just going either way. And this one actually places me in a slightly more convenient location. And I didn't check what thing I get get access to buying for that, but it's fine. I did rearrange some stuff a little bit because some of these were way too full. No, I don't have anything that goes in that. Some of it moved down here to make a little more room in that one and that one and, well, there. And then tools and other stuff that I'm putting down temporarily have also been delegated. You are going in a machine. You're going in there. You're going in there. And you get thrown in there. But you get cracked open at Clint's before time gets to start moving again. And then the things in here, I don't actually have enough of those because it's groups of 5, but also that's not going to come due again today, which is why I keep lugging those around as a backup. Some more of those grew, and then we're working on those because I got through the stack I was working on, and those take a lot longer to turn into oil than truffles, but I got through as many of the truffles as I was going to turn into oil. And just because I could, I did turn, well, flowers are in here, 2 of the actual sunflowers into oil. That happens faster. But oil being of any quality beyond, having a couple, just in case somebody, everybody's as happy as I can get them. I don't really need the extra boosts, but there isn't a value to having higher quality oil because it's just a cooking ingredient. So I might as well turn the seeds in the much slower process into oil instead. But yeah, crack these 2 open, and then, yeah, forgot to bring those seeds, which is fine. Not that many spots opened up to be planted. Put that shit back in my inventory. think I'm gonna let the stacks of iridium just do their thing, at least for now. And just manage the stacks of gold. I don't need those anymore. Exceptions for you. But yeah, the ones I have of flowers are spread across different colors or shades. So planting a bunch more of them to try and get a decent sized stack of just one or two or whatever. Oh. I finally got up to 25 of those, so I've moved that crystallarium to fire opals. Just to get stacks of 25 of the purple and purple-ish ones that don't throw themselves at me in quantities without particular provocation. I hadn't actually checked this in a while. Yeah, I smoked a herring because I had more than 25 of them, so technically spares. Yes, I'm keeping stacks of 25 fucking iridium fishes if I'll ever need them for anything. And considering the overage beyond that, spares. And I'm keeping lower quality ones until I have iridium, which is why I still have silver, iron, salmon. For the sake of space, because there's so many different kinds of fish, I have just too few of you to really justify ditching that one. But yeah, because there's so many kinds of fish, keeping a broader spectrum of qualities of them is just a ridiculous space hog. I already had to start putting other kinds over here because there wasn't enough space for them all. Yeah, a lot of these were very crowded. No, I mean, I do periodically cull extra stacks of these. Those heavy taps ate almost all of my hardwood, so I'm actually going to have to collect more of that, which I haven't had to do in a while. So, but I did make 16 of them. So, yeah. most of these numbers are out of geodes, with specific exceptions for the ones you can find in mines, all on their own, and the couple that I've thrown into crystallariums, um, meaning obsidian and fluorapatite at the moment. So you can get a decent impression of relative abundances of them in the geodes, because I've turned one of each into Gunter and not sold any, except the ones above 25 for the shit I get out in the mines when I even pick it up, because I'm not wasting inventory space on picking up fucking quartz off the ground. I don't need it. So, yeah. Anyway, I have more shit that I'm going to get done with this day, which is mostly just letting the clock tick, and that tree will probably be ready for its tap, and I don't think those kegs are going to be ready for what I'm going to feed them. That cheese will finish, but there's no room in the basement at the moment. Yeah. Farm maintenance stuff, nothing exciting. The mermaid's shtick for walnuts was really the thing um, that I needed to get done. Well, wanted and needed to get done today just to be done with it, but also because I had spent the resources on making the flute blocks, and I had built and used the rain totem so that I could actually go get it done, so needed to go get it done. Other than that, tomorrow's the last day of the month, and I know I have the bush behind the playground at noon tomorrow. And then finally spring and Kurt and working on that quest. Um, and then all the other shit that I'm gonna need to do, but also can do because it's spring again. Because there's just a lot of practical stuff that doesn't happen during winter. Because it's winter. But not for all that much longer.